subtitles on. That'll cheer us all up.
Why are you being weird? What's wrong? Tell Mummy. We're all upset. Have you found a lump?
Oh, Tanya, has he?
No.
Do you check yourself? Guess what I cleaned out for the first time in 3 years?
Oh, Jesus.
My oven.
Oh, well done.
Tell everyone about your new show.
No.
Simon's going to be back on TV, Mum.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, my friends all miss you.
Go on.
What is it?
He's ballooning over Africa for ITV.
What is it?
It's a charity documentary with celebrities in an air balloon.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Why would you do that?
See?
Who asked you?
Tanya.
It's an honour to be asked. Why haven't you said yes yet?
It's a wonderful honour.
It's not an honour. I'm just on a list of idiots who get asked to do this sort of thing.
We haven't got anything else on. What does your agent think?
She started to sound like you. I'm done. I'm pulling the plug.
What plug are you pulling?
I'm done. I've decided I'm done with everything.
Oh, shut up.
He's putting his what?
Plug.
Where from? In here?
What do you think I'm talking about? Why can't you get in a balloon for your mother? You'd look lovely in a balloon.
I don't want to be on the list. I just want to be a recluse.
Oh, how does that work?
I just disappear for a year. People will say, where's he gone? What's he doing? I heard he's in Thailand meditating. I heard he grew a beard.
You're not famous enough to be a recluse. Who do you think you are? You're not... What's his name?
Who?
You know the one.
No, Bernie Taupin.
Bernie Taupin. You're not Bernie Taupin.
No.
Not telling you again. Thailand all the time. What do you want to go there for?
To lose myself. To overcome attachment to ego.
Good luck.
Is he joking?
Yes. Take your coat off, Bernie.
Not wearing one.
Not you, Bernie Taupin. What's wrong? You upset about Sid dying?
More about your fiancé living. It's his time, no.
Oh, Simon, you should be happy. It's wonderful someone wants to marry your mother.
This balloon show, it's a proper big charity thing. It isn't tacky.
It's on ITV.
Don't say ITV like that. I'm not saying you should be on ITV too. I would never say that.
Thanks.
Can't you see yourself in a balloon? Why not? You're not scared of heights.
I'm scared of looking like a desperate tit in a balloon.
Ah, you'll be okay. Nobody's going to watch that.
Does it have to be over Africa? Couldn't you do it more local?
Could fly over Thurrock.
It's the thing about babies with AIDS.
Don't start thinking about bringing one back, will you?
I think that's part of the thing. You have to fish for an orphan.
Do you know who else is going to be in your balloon?
Who was it? One of the McGann brothers and Wyclef Jean.
Wyclef Jean.
Wyclef Jean.
You are doing it. You've got to get your face out there again. Wyclef Jean, my son, with Wyclef Jean in a balloon.
Yeah.
When's it going to be on TV? I love that. You used to love Wyclef. Do your Wyclef. Go on. One time. Come
please,
on,
please,
do it.
please don't.
2 time.
Mum,
Oh, please. Which McGann brother?
I think it was Tony. Do they do a Tony? I'm pulling the plug.
You're not pulling the plug.
I'm pulling...
Just grow up and get in a fucking balloon. It's exciting.
It's thrilling.
Strumming my face with his fingers.
Pain. Strumming my pain.
Here you are. Oh, all your old clippings. School show programme.
No, don't answer it. Might be Frankie Roans.
What's going on with Frankie Roans?
No, nothing.
What? What is it? Just say.
No. I got a load of people coming round to the Kaluki tonight and I don't want her in my house. She talks a load of rubbish. Simon, I'm going to take your coat off.
Clive's bringing your tapes round in a minute. That'll cheer you up.
Why does Clive have to be involved?
Because he's helping your mother with the move.
What if I don't want my stuff in his boxes?
Oh, stop it. Maybe he'll surprise you and you'll bond with him a bit. You never know.
Maybe I'll marry him. Could I marry him? Why don't we all marry him?
Oh, please.
I'm not judging, really. I mean, what do these people want you to do? Marry someone you like with a small house? Those bastards. Don't look at it, don't look at it. I'm going. Leave
You're
it.
not going. Clive will be here with your tapes in a minute.
I've got a barbecue in Highgate.
In February.
Yeah, I'm not here. This is just a quick hello. I'm attending a barbecue in Highgate.
Whose?
A friend's.
Who?
She's a performance artist, and her boyfriend's a sort of poet-comedian guy called Tyler.
Ugh, not famous then.
Why does everyone have to be famous?
I don't know why you insist on hanging out with these nobodies. Can't you be friends with James Corden?
Okay, I'll try.
Call Tyler and tell him you'll be a bit late.
No.
Why can't you call Tyler? Are you making this up?
No.
How can you lie to your mother? You came out of my womb.
I know, but I live in Hampstead now.
Right, you wait here for Clive. Look at your scrapbooks. 11 stitches I had for you.
All right, well, they must have healed by now, no?
You want to check?
Oh, my paper falling out somewhere.
What are you saying?
There's no page 36. You're not sitting on it this time.
No. I don't think they do page 36 anymore.
Stop scratching. We'll have to put the gloves back on again.
Take your coat off. No, people think you've gone off. He looks forlorn.
Don't look forlorn in front of your grandma. Take it off.
Don't put it in a bin.
Not me.
Can you just sit? You're supposed to be resting.
Oh, Simon's in the paper.
Okay, I'm off. Bye, everyone. Love you lot.
You're in the news of the world.
Saki Simon drove me to suicide.
Suicide?
Oh, it's a beautiful picture.
Really, that's the important bit. Ugh. Why does my nose always have to look so bulbous?
Because it's actually a cock.
Adam! Oh, it does look...
Can we be quiet, please? My son's in the news of the world.
Aren't you bored of it all yet?
Yes!
Did you know?
I get Google alerts on my BlackBerry now. Don't judge me, it's an illness.
You got a BlackBerry? How come? Because Ben Theodore's got a BlackBerry. Oh. Why didn't you tell me before the funeral? Or did you find out after?
During? It was on silent. It wasn't during the service, it was during the shoveling. Is that worse? Is that worse?
Oh,
Maybe don't read it, Bernie. It's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, don't read it. Adam, don't read it. Adam, come on. Today of all days.
Charlie from Plastercast,
Who?
some crap band, has spoken of how the former host, Bitchy Jibe, sent him over the edge.
It's not bitchy. It's witty. It's dry, freewheeling wit. The Observer.
It felt like he wouldn't stop until he'd ripped my entire life apart.
Okay, well, you get the idea.
You don't need to read it, darling.
He's just got another crappy single to sell.
Everyone was staring at me. I wanted the ground to swallow me up.
I think he should stop, Liz.
Adam, it's very boring.
It's not boring. It's hot showbiz news.
Page 36.
That night, I went home and I tried to end it all.
I just wanted to bring joy and laughter to the world.
Maybe you should have been funnier.
Liz.
it was bound to happen eventually.
Seeing his smug little rat boy face.
Rat boy?
OK, it's enough now.
The singing star who went on to refer to the axed host as
Axed? You left at your peak. Like, who else left at their peak?
Buddy Ollie.
Fern Britton.
as a pathetic pube-head.
What's a pubed? Who is this schmucky boy?
I destroyed his life.
Good. Where does he live? I'll kill him.
You launched him. Who was he before you made him want to kill himself? Nobody. You're back. Simon's back. He's in the paper. He's going to Africa with ITV.
While you're in the balloon, you could interview the other celebrities.
That's right.
They can't all jump at.
Give it to me.
Get off.
Give your mother the coat.
Leave me alone.
We're going to eat some rolls and we're going to watch Ratatouille in a bit. Now just
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
We don't want to watch Ratatouille, Tanya. Look at us all cooped up in here. You know what we should do? We should all go out to eat.
What?
Sitting around all day talking a load of rubbish. If this was on the telly, people would switch over.
Clive was on TV, you know.
No, he wasn't. Shush.
Watchdog 1996.
Don't make jokes all the time.
Not a joke. Apparently he was in charge of a company that made children's duvet covers and the material made their skin go yellow.
What?
Oh, for God's sake, how do you know?
Monty Samuels was telling me about it.
Monty Samuels. He's a real busybody and his daughter had an affair with the man who runs aqua aerobics.
He said Clive did a run at Spain.
Why haven't you said anything before?
Well, I've been quite busy with the cancer.
Dad,
Still like him, though, yeah? You fine with that? Clive discolouring children?
it's in the past.
Of course it is. All in the past. Mustn't talk about the past. Nobody talk about the past.
Oh, he's a real niggler today, isn't he? Why are you niggling?
You turn children's faces yellow.
Well, maybe they look nicer yellow.
Oh, maybe.
You drove a man to suicide.
Attempted suicide. Did their faces go back to normal?
After a couple of weeks.
Fine then.
Fine.
They were yellow for a fortnight.
Yeah.
Why can't you just take your coat off so your grandma can see you're happy? Oh, look at you. Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. Oh, yes. How can you quit show business? Call your agent tomorrow. Look at you.
This is all you care about. Why don't you ask me if Ben Theodore's emailed back?
Has he?
No, of course he hasn't.
You been to Clay Barnes yet, Tanya? We could go there, maybe.
Why shouldn't I take a break? It's exhausting, all this craving attention and validation. Where does it end?
When you get a BAFTA.
Sue went with the kids. Apparently it's amazing. Tanya,
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Say it again.
why do you always zone out when I'm talking to you?
I don't. I was thinking about My hands.
What is it? The tone of my voice? The words I'm saying?
Both. But I heard that, okay? Say something else.
This is all I did. What was it for? What was it for? You make sure you get out there, Adam. You feel things in your life. Take some drugs. Maybe join a gang.
Yeah, it's enough now. We should check out Claybarnes, don't you think?
I didn't do anything in my childhood. They showed us a video, Adam. They showed us a video of a girl at school who took ecstasy and died. So I thought, well, I can't take ecstasy. I've got career plans.
All you ever wanted was to be famous.
Here you go. Nice yogurt.
No, thanks. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Why? You were driven. You sent tapes to people, you changed your name.
Did he?
Does this conversation come in interesting?
What was the name?
I can't remember.
Brad Simons.
God, I'm such an awful human.
Brad.
He had cards printed.
Hey, Brad. How you doing, Brad?
It was catchy.
Simon, what about this for the JC?
Oh, yeah.
Sydney, I will never forget all the times we spent together and the unwavering love you showed me over so many years. I will treasure you forever. I will so miss our long walks in the forest. And who will I play rummy cup with now? Your heartbroken cousin, Bernie.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
I copied it from this week's lot, just change the names.
Is that allowed?
Yeah? What are they going to do?
You're 70. Are you happy? You're happy, aren't you? Give me some wisdom.
Well, when I was in hospital, there was a man in a bed next to me with stomach cancer. Ended up dying very loudly. All that breathing and moaning, it was horrible.
Okay.
Well, the day before, we were chatting, and I asked him if he'd heard of you. You know what he said?
No.
He said one of the few pleasures he had when he was lying there dying was watching you on TV. Said it was a wonderful relief from the pain.
Really?
You and Bern and Kay.
Right.
He loved All Star Family Fortunes.
Yeah, of course he did. Do you know what I was thinking about while I was sat on the toilet this morning? Again? It's always the same, isn't it? Once, 6 years ago, I had a green shit. Once.
He was very upset when I said you didn't want to be on a telly anymore.
All right, well, he's dead now.
You got all these tapes of when you were little. You loved it all then, didn't you?
It was so embarrassing, wasn't I?
You were confident. You were so happy with it all.
I was happy. All right, so maybe if I look at the tapes, I'll find some joy. Maybe I'll figure out who the hell I am. Okay, good. Thank you. Good.
Maybe too much spinach.
Can I see the thing?
Ratatouille. Let's all go to Claybarnes, eh?
Hey, don't answer it.
What's going on with you and this woman?
Nothing. I don't have to invite everyone all the time.
What's wrong with her?
She goes on about a load of rubbish. She's bitter.
What did she say about you?
Nothing about me.
Me?
No.
Me?
No, what would she say about you? She's got a grandson with no life. He's a real schmucky nothing.
So?
He says things about Clive.
What does he say?
Nothing.
What did she say?
She said he's a has-been. I never liked her.
Can we get over it?
Didn't you go to school with him, Simon?
Who?
Daniel Rones, is it?
Oh, yeah? Why?
No, don't worry about him.
Daniel Rones. He used to chase people around the classroom with his penis.
Shut up.
He did. It was terrifying. I think it must have been the largest penis in the school because nobody ever challenged it with their own penis. Even the teacher said, there's nothing we can do. It's a big one.
He's a nothing. Don't worry about him.
You didn't see his penis. When's the child stainer coming on my tapes?
Soon. Stop now. Can't you smile a bit for your grandma?
Oh, my Simon. Was the funeral a bit much for you?
Oh, no. Luckily, I'm completely void of emotion. I'm empty. I'm Fern Cotton.
What's wrong with Fern Cotton?
She's a schmuck.
Is he still doing that obituary? Come on.
How long have you been married?
52 years? Is it 52 years?
How do you do that? How do you keep the spark alive for 52 years?
Well, he's no bother. Why don't you take your coat off?
I'm going soon. Just waiting for my tapes. And I'm going to go home, figure out what the point of my life has been.
Stop it. We're going to watch them here after Ratatouille.
It's embarrassing.
Did Grandpa tell you about the dead man who liked you?
Oh, yeah, it's great news.
Ah, why don't we spend the whole day watching Simon's old tapes? That'd be fun. Well, I thought we were going out. As soon as Clive gets here, we're all going to Claybarns, right?
What is this Claybarns?
Oh, it's like an enormous buffet. You can have whatever you want. Pasta, steak, spicy Mexican...
What is it, like a hospital canteen?
It's a restaurant. It's all fresh. It's fresh and fun.
Is that their marketing? Because their food hasn't gone off yet.
It's got everything, Mum. It's amazing. It's like being on your cruise.
Oh, Daddy downloaded all the information. Oh, it's the Mediterranean.
And the Canaries.
Oh, you remember on the Odysseus?
Oh.
At one of the dinners, we got asked to sit on the captain's table. We couldn't believe it. I said, are you sure, all these people? You want us, the captain's table? They said, yes, of course. We got there. The captain wasn't there. It was just his table. Do you remember, Bernie? The captain wasn't there.
He was driving the boat. Bop, bop.
Well, that's put us all in the mood. Ready for Claybarns?
Why don't you all come to me next time? We can go to a nice restaurant.
Oh, you just have to be so different, don't you? I'm too special to eat normal food. Is it organic? Is it fair trade? Have any Africans been raped for that plum?
When she did Christmas last year, she made us frozen pizzas.
How am I supposed to know how to do a Christmas dinner? Well, they were fine. I'll make one suggestion for this family. Can we all just go, please?
OK, if it's that important to you. Not Simon, though.
Why not? What's wrong with him?
He's a celebrity. Not ugh. You were born to present, wasn't he, Mum?
Yes. I like the one where you wore the red cardigan.
I should have been an actor.
No. Name me one famous actor.
What would you act in?
I don't know, like a cool indie film with people wearing torn vests.
What are you talking about?
Like, Johnny, have you seen my candle? No, is it in the kitchen? Oh, do you think it might be? You know, that sort of thing.
He's basically just totally self-obsessed.
No.
Are we getting some biscuits or what?
Cool.
You know what? Let's see if he's self-centred. You name me 3 things about me that aren't related to you and your life.
What?
Yeah, well, go on.
You know you can get something to put under your eyes to lighten the bags.
Yeah, shush, don't interfere.
You're,
See? You can't do it, can you?
She's got...
You know, don't help him.
You've got a friend with short hair.
Oh, yes. What's her name?
Lucy. Julie. Something basic. I don't know. What am I supposed to know about you? Oh, you're not that keen on foreigners.
OK, leave him. Leave him. Have a biscuit.
He's just selfish. Your life is meaningless because you haven't got kids.
You think you're so special because you created life. All you've done is continue the cycle of misery. Ooh, we've had a baby. You know who else had a baby? Everyone.
I think your son needs to see a psychotherapist.
Stephanie! Yep.
Helen.
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 Oh, for God's sake, Simon. Look, it's been a tough day for me. My uncle has just died. For once, I'd like you to do something for someone else. Please, come to Claybarns with me.
All right, whatever. Where's Clive and my bloody tapes?
He used to be a flasher. Yes, Daniel Rones. Waved himself around at school like a pervert. I know, poor Frankie. No wonder she looks so dreadful. She must have nerves, wondering what he's going to do with it next. Oh, hang on, that's my door. No, I don't know him. Simon was at school with him.
What a pair of attention-seeking twats. They should both commit suicide. Lol.
Oh, shush now. I don't care what the internet thinks about my son.
Okay, can I have it back now?
No, I'm using it.
Right, I'm suggesting to get my photographs.
You're not going anywhere. Sit down, Dad. Mum, tell him. You're in the middle of chemotherapy.
Liz, Clive's back.
Oh, thank God.
Hi, Clive.
Clive.
Hi, Clive.
Well,
Who were you talking to?
Oh, Denise. She's coming over for the Kaluki. You know, Daniel Rones works for her son, apparently. She said he's very lazy and they'll probably fire him. Do you want some tea, Clive?
oh, please, white, 2 lumps, just like my lover.
Oh, gosh.
Captain, I've got to say, you were one Class A stage school prat.
Hi.
Oh, he turned out all right in the end, though, didn't he?
No way, he's my fave. I love him so much. I hope that Simon prick dies, though.
Oi!
Have you got the tapes?
You might want to give Brad Simons a call and get him to take his tap shoes back.
Right, I'm up.
No, stay. Clive's only just got back. Stay and talk to Clive.
Dad, sit down. Simon will go and get them.
My superstar can't walk to a shop. He's on television.
Isn't he on sofa?
Does anybody else think his nose looks like a cock?
Enough.
I wrote that one. Good year.
What did the doctor say? That he has to stay in?
No, he said he has to take it easy. I suppose. Maybe you should go to bed. I don't know.
Well, what's he doing down here then, Mum? Dad, you should go back up to bed. You should be resting. We'll wake you up when it's time to go.
No. Can't he have a little walk if he wants one?
You have a little walk if you want one. His skin looks pale.
Yours looks blotchy.
Oh, no, that wasn't Daniel Roans. It was Daniel Jackson with the big penis.
What?
Which one's Daniel Roans, then?
Maybe you should have a lie down.
You want to come up with me?
Hey, that's enough cheek from you, Bernie. You're coming to bed.
Thanks, Clive.
You want me to go up?
Only if you want to.
Come on, Bern.
Clive! Sit. Did you bring Simon's tapes over?
What? Those dusty old VHSs? Who watches VHS anymore? No, threw them away.
You didn't throw them away.
Oh, no. You're not going to do an angry tap dance, are you?
Yeah, I took them to the tip. I mean, what do you want them for? Just a second.
Everything I've done is on those tapes. He hasn't thrown them away, has he?
Shush, no.
This isn't okay. Are we saying this is okay?
Shush a minute, darling.
Did you tell him to throw my tapes away?
Wait a minute.
Maybe I'll go to bed.
Everything all right, folks?
No, not really.
Fine, fine.
I don't understand. Help me understand. You've just thrown my tapes away. Is that a thing you do in your life?
Simon.
What, is it me? Why is it just me saying these things? Does anyone want to say anything? Who is he to do that? Who are you? Everything I've done is on those tapes.
All right, sorry.
Oh, you're more insecure and ridiculous than me.
Simon, stop.
I'm being confrontational. You clump around like you're in charge of the world, like you think you're some sort of alpha male rhino. You're not even a rhino. You're like a shit hippo pretending to be a rhino. Did you keep your copy of Watchdog?
I'll put them onto DVDs for you. Got everything onto 6 discs.
See? I can act.
Clive just wants to talk to you.
God, I've apologised.
You go and talk to him. Don't do this to me.
Go and talk to him, Simon. Tell him you're just a bit forlorn.
Quickly.
I'm going. I've got a barbecue.
They do barbecue ribs at
He
Claybarn's.
hasn't got a barbecue.
Go on, Simon, for me.
Made up such a terrible barbecue.
It's a real barbecue. I just want to find some joy in my life.
Then be friends with James Corden. He's not angry. He just wants to talk to you. Go now, please. Now!
Hang on.
Take your coat off first.
Oh my God!
Simon, go.
Hello. Sorry again. I'm a bit forlorn.
Ah, you're okay, mate. Sit down. Come on.
Okay, I've got to go in a minute though.
We're all going together.
Your mum's told me you've been a bit off kilter. I was absolutely rock bottom for 6 months, staring at an empty Scotch bottle.
Oh gosh.
That's depression, my friend. You wouldn't be sitting here now if you were properly depressed.
No, I'm just being silly. I just need a good
It
sleep.
boils down to putting a brave face on things and not letting the bastards grind you down.
Those bastards. Those bloody grinding bastards. Bloody grinding all the time. Those bloody bastards.
Yeah.
I did make a man want to kill himself. Is that?
Just stop now. All publicity's good publicity, am I right?
Almost always. I want you to come paintballing with me.
Oh Jesus.
You'll love it. Have you never done it?
Yeah, I think we did it once with the Sugar Babes.
Wow. God, I wish I'd been there. We've got this corporate bonding event next week, and you can shoot Dom Lobo for me. Pompous git.
He'd love to.
Yeah, okay, Simon.
Can't you? You can go blind, can't you?
You'll be fine.
It's not too rough. You can keep your perm intact.
That's not a perm. He's a natural pube head.
We're coming for you, Lobo!
Will you be okay mixing with the public?
Do you know, I keep forgetting he's the big celeb. Hey, has anyone been listening to Heart? We should take this guy down to Claybarns today. Free Claybarns for a year for whoever can bring the biggest celeb.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, They thought they had that Joe squash, but it turns out he was a lookalike. It's yours if you want it, Si.
What?
You little cow.
Honestly, I had no idea.
Is that what I am to you? Free shit food.
It's good food, Simon.
My uncle has died. Please, Simon, come to Claybards with me.
Why didn't you say it was a competition, Liz? We'll have to go now. Come on.
Hello. Not asleep.
Wide awake.
I'm going. I can't take any more. Why are you still in bed?
It's easier just to do as they say. I don't want to cause any trouble.
Is this it then? You just sit in bed all day waiting to die so you don't upset Liz. You know she's demented. Life is meaningless. All there is the joy of the moment. That's all there is. If you're not experiencing the joy of this moment right now, then you may as well be dead. Right? Where did you want to go today?
Jessop's on the high street.
Fine. That's Joyce, isn't it? Jessop's? What would you rather, death or Jessop's?
Jessop's.
Right. Shall we?
I could go tomorrow.
Death. Okay, I'm off.
Oh, sit down. We're watching you. Cheer you up, yeah?
Just let me take him home. I'll watch him on my own.
Be nice. Clive wants to see you. He put them on DVD for you.
This is your history. Be proud, my man.
Whose coat is this? Who left his coat here? Simon?
What?
It's not enough you're making people commit suicide. Now you're pushing my father down the stairs.
Was it one step? I put it on the banister.
You're a banister. You have to have such a long coat.
There we go.
Should I have a shorter coat?
We shouldn't let him near him after last time.
What did I do last time?
You tried to kill him with your melon.
Didn't try to kill him with my melon.
He choked on your melon pip. You had to have such a stupid melon.
It wasn't a stupid melon, it was organic.
It was full of pips.
You're full of pips.
Oh, nice one, Brad.
OK, can we all just sit? Simon's going to find some joy if it kills him, and then he's going ballooning with Wyclef Jean.
What do you do if you see a German drowning? Don't go and help him, do you? No, you nick his something. Yeah. What about any green people? Have we got any green people tonight? You know, those environmentalists who care more about recycling their toilet paper than actually using it.
Oh, God.
We're going to have a guest singer next tonight. She's been in all the theatres around the world, and everyone, she's never got her name up in lights, and she's always wanted that. So, next theatre she went to...
Is this what I'm meant to take an interest in?
Shush. Look at you, my special boy. I love that waistcoat.
Maybe we could turn it off now.
See?
Before I go...
Feeling any joy now?
Daniel Rones. He says your has-been, and why are you talking about his penis?
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Claybonds?
Let's hear it for Brad Simon.
And Grandma's House continues here on BBC HD next Monday, and there's even more comedy from Mitchell and Webb at 10 tomorrow. Back to tonight now, though, and Jason Donovan finds out the truth about his possible convict roots in Who Do You Think You Are?